Wanted to give you guys like just an update on what's been going on in my life and just letting you know what a miracle this last 23 hours has been. A few months ago, my husband and I genuinely looked at each other and we were just like, how are we going to possibly go forward doing anything? I mean, obviously you guys know I was 7 months pregnant. We had the huge Brexit march that we were planning through Washington, D.C. with 2,029 Black and Latino Americans. We had just started renovating our home, so we were homeless and living out of a hotel for about 2 months with our cat. I mean, it was just totally crazy. At the same time, we were negotiating our Daily Wire deal. So we had to then, despite starting renovations at our current home, needed to figure out how to then pivot and move to Nashville, and trying to figure out like where the heck all of the money was going to come from. And it just was like, you know, an extremely stressful past 2 months, and doing it all while pregnant. And then this lawsuit came up, and I knew in my heart, when I had posted, just so you know what the actual post was that inspired this lawsuit, it was during COVID-19. I had shared an article that was written by an actual doctor, Dr. John Lee, who writes for The Spectator, which is a major conservative magazine in London that me and my husband subscribe to. And they had just decided that this doctor, who was talking about, you know, the fraudulent manner in which they were calculating deaths, which was unlike their calculations for any other disease, Facebook had decided that this doctor was not allowed to write that opinion, and censored me and demonetized my page. And it was one of those moments where you think, okay, Candace, you're fine. You have 1,000 different streams of income. You can walk away from this and be done with it. But in my heart, I just felt so much that I had to do something about it. And we hired this team of lawyers, and we were thinking, we racked up $40,000 in lawyer fees. Lawyers are very expensive. And we looked at each other and we're just like, what are we going to do? This is crazy. And I remember literally one night, as we're sitting homeless in this hotel and everything's going on and all of these deals and all of these lawyers and this march, and I looked at my husband and I thought he had aged 10 years, and he looked at me like I had aged 10 years. And we just thought, do we need to take something off of our plate? Are we doing too much? We had the book, which was also number 2. So